Hello everyone. Here lesson 2 in trigonometry, which is solving trigonometric equations. First, we want to remember asterisk rule. Here we have 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 and 360. Okay. And here we called it the first quad, here second, third, fourth, and we talk about asterisk rule. Asterisk. We said here, A here, it means all are positive. Okay? Here S, it means sine, and its reciprocal, which is cosec. Here T, it will be tan, and its reciprocal cotan. Here C, cosine, and its reciprocal sec. So here we have all are positive. In second quad, sine and cosec only are positive. In third quad, tan and cotan only positive. In fourth quad, cosine and sec are positive. Okay. And we said here we have in second quad is 180 minus. Here we have in the third 180 plus. And fourth we have 360 minus. Okay, we said this in the last term. Okay, let's take some examples. Here we want to solve trigonometric equations. We have here equation, trigonometry equations, and we want to get the solution set. Okay, for example, here find the solution set. Okay, number 1. 2 sine theta plus 1 equals 0. And theta here belongs to the interval 0 and 2 pi. Okay? How to solve this equation? First, here we have the unknown, which is sine theta. As we said before, get sine theta inside alone. So first, remove 1 in the other side. It will be -1. So we have here 2 sine theta equals -1. Move 2 in the other side by divided. So sine theta here, it will be -12. We search for the angle, which is the sine of this angle equals -12. Okay. First, get shift sign in your calculator and write the absolute value of -12, which is half. So if we write in your calculator shift sign, it will be sine -1. Okay. يبقى first get the absolute value of -12, which is half. The result will be 30. Okay, so here we have the angle will be 30. This angle have 4 names in the fourth quad. In the first quad here, in the first quad, it will be 30 as it is. In the second quad, it will be 180 minus 30, which is 150. In the third quad, it will be 180 plus 30, which is 210. In the fourth quad, it will be 360 minus 30, which is 330. Again, here we want to get sine -1. First, get the absolute value of -12, which is half. The angle will be 30. 30 here have 4 names because we have 4 quads. Okay, in the first quad, it will be as it is, 30. Second quad, 180 minus 30. Third, 180 plus 30. Fourth, 360 minus 30. Okay, but we have here condition very, very important. Here we have negative. It means here sine negative. Sine negative in third and fourth. Here first, all are positive. Second, here we have sine positive. So sine negative in third and fourth. So we have here only two values, okay, which is 180 plus 30 with 360 minus 30. Okay, so we have here theta equals sine minus 1/2 as it is. Okay, so we have the solution set here will be 180 plus 30, which is 330. Sorry, 210, okay? And 360 minus 30, which is 330. Okay, I will write it. Here we have 180 plus 30. Here we have 360 minus 30. Okay, so the solution set here will be 210 and 330. This is we start in the last term. Okay, and don't forget to check if we write in your calculator sine 210, it will be negative half, and the sine 360, it will be negative half. Okay, okay, let's take another one. Number 2. Also, we want to get the solution set to sine theta cosine theta minus cosine theta equals 0. In the last term, we get how to solve trigonometric equation, okay, of first degree. Here we have first. In the second term here, we solve equation of second degree, like number 2. Here we have sine theta cosine theta. We have multiply, so we have here second degree, which is our trigonometric identities. Okay, here let's remember first we have sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. Okay, here 1 plus 10 squared theta equals sec squared theta. Here 1 plus cotangent squared theta equals cosec squared theta. Okay, here number 2, 2 sine theta cosine theta minus cosine theta equals 0. Here we have here, what did you notice? Cosine theta in the first term and cosine theta in the second term. So take cosine theta as a common factor. So here we have cosine theta, open bracket. Here 2 sine theta cosine theta divided cosine theta, the remainder will be 2 sine theta minus cosine theta divided cosine theta, it will be 1. Okay, not equals 0, it will be 1 equals 0. Okay, so here we have either cosine theta equals 0 or 2 sine theta minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so here it's an equation. 2 sine theta equals, move negative 1, it will be 1, and finally sine theta equals half. In the previous example, we get shift sine half, it will be 30, but here half, it will be positive. So write asterisk rule. Here we have asterisk rule. Okay, sine positive in first and second. Okay, first write as it is. So here theta, write as it is, it will be 30. Okay, second, as we said here, second will be 180 minus 30, it will be 150. So the two values of theta here, it will be 30 and 50. Okay, here cosine theta equals 0. Cosine theta, as we said in the previous lesson, cosine, it means x. Okay, x equals 0 in here, x equals 0 here. Here we have 90 degree and 270 degree. So theta here will be 90 and 270. And don't forget to check. Cosine 90, it will be 0. Cosine 270, it will be 0. Sine 30, it will be half. Sine 150, it will be half. Okay, so the solution set here will be 90, 270, 30, 150. Okay. Number 2, 2 cosine squared theta minus 3 cosine theta minus 2 equals 0. Here we have trinomial. We have two ways. First, factorization or factorization by using your calculator. Okay? If we have here factorization, open two brackets, equals 0. Here 2 cosine theta. It means here cosine theta times 2 cosine theta. Okay, we searched for two numbers, their product is 2 and their sum is negative 3. So here their product is 2, so we don't write 2 here. Okay, so we have here common factor, so we write 2 here. Okay, and write here 1. Here negative and here positive, and check here negative 4 cosine theta, here extremes cosine theta, so we have negative 3 cosine theta. Or using your calculator, if you use your calculator, the calculator write two roots. The first root here will be 2 and second root here will be negative half. Okay? Okay. So here we have cosine theta equals 2 and cosine theta equals negative half. Cosine theta equals 2 refused. Why? Because you studied in the last term the range of cosine and sine is belongs to negative 1 and 1. So here we have cosine theta. Why? Because cosine theta is greater than or equal negative 1 and less than 1. Okay, so here negative 2, sorry, here 2 is refused. So we have here only cosine theta is negative half. Okay, also get the absolute value of half. So write in your calculator, theta here will be shift cosine absolute value of negative half, which is half. So write in your calculator, shift cosine half. The result will be 60. Okay, the result here will be 60. So theta here will be 60. Okay, write a stick rule. Here cosine negative in second and third. Second will be 180 minus, third will be 180 plus. So we get here 180 minus 60, 180 plus 60. So theta here will be 180 minus 60, it will be 120. 180 plus 60, it will be 240. So the solution set here will be 120 and 240. And don't forget to check with using your calculator. Cosine 120, it will be negative half. Cosine 240, it will be negative half. So in any example, first get the value of cosine or sine or sec or cosec. Okay, check here if the value it will be under the range or not. Okay, get the absolute value of the result here and get the angle. Determine cosine or sine or tan or cotangent or whatever, negative or positive in how many quad, and then write 180 minus 180 plus 360 minus to get the values of the solution set. Okay, here we have the last example. Find the general solution. Okay, here in these examples we have interval theta belongs to 0 and 2 pi. Okay, here we will talk about the general solution and we studied in the last term. Okay, find the general solution. As we said here, it's an equation. So first move negative root 2 in the other side. So 2 sine theta equals positive root 2 divided by 2. So sine theta equals root 2 over 2. Okay, here we have sine theta root 2 over 2. get theta. Write in your calculator shift sign root 2 over 2. So theta here will be 45. Okay? Here write asterisk rule. Here we have sign here positive, so belongs to first quad, which is 45 as it is. Second quad 180 minus 45. Okay, so here theta equals 45 or theta equals 180 minus 45, which is 135. Okay, here by adding 2 n by n, here it's number of turn. Okay, so here theta will be 45 plus 2 by n. And we said n here, it refers to number of turns. Okay, or right here 45 here using your calculator. 45 divided 180, it will be 1 over 4. So write by over 4 plus 2 n by. Okay, so theta here will be by over 4. Again, here write in your calculator 45 divided 180. The result will be 1 over 4. 1 over 4 times by, it will be by over 4. Okay, also here we have or theta equals 135 plus 2 n by. Similar, write in your calculator 135 divided 180. The result will be 3 over 4. 3 over 4 times by. So theta here will be 3 over 4 by plus 2 n by. Okay, and n here belongs to z. As we said, integer numbers. N here is number of turn. So the general solution here will be theta equals pi over 4 plus 2n by, or theta equals 3 over 4 pi plus 2n by. Okay, thank you.